like that. I know.
We had a brand new makeup person on set. She was really wonderful to work with. Her name was Lionheart.
I don't know why. This makes me giddy, but it really does. Oh, what's good, ladies and gentlemen of the SFJ Nation? It is him, Scru. June 25th, I'm dropping my album, Village Boy. I'm in the process of still mixing and getting everything, getting ready to upload and stuff. It's crazy, so get ready for that. I just dropped my single with Tech 9. That's the leading single to that album. Antisocial, go check that out, you know. Yesterday, I reacted to the ERB Ragnar versus Richard the Lionheart. I am now doing the behind the scenes because why not? You dig it? Keep it ERB based. We doing everything that we can because we don't get too many of these. I still got, just stay tuned. I still got things coming, explaining why I haven't been doing ERB, just stay tuned. But let's get right into it. Oh my bad, let me switch the quality. I always like watching these behind the scenes because watching how these are made is super dope.
This is like an 11-year-old's dream.
Yeah.
I don't need this.
Ding dang dong.
You be forgetting that there's massive teams behind these productions. Well, at least I do. You know what I mean? You be just looking at the people on the camera and thinking that they put it, but it's just like, dang, these is real movies, low key. They got whole close sets.
Yeah, me! Of course you got avenged by a kid with no bones. Your own story ended worse than Game of Thrones. Your son killed your ex killed your wife. I'm the Lion King, man, but that's a messed up circle of life.
Ooh!
Behind the scenes of Ragnar Lodbrok versus King
Epic Lloyd, Young Lloyd.
the Lionheart. This battle came about when we got contacted by a really cool video game called Rise of Kingdoms. We wanted to know if we could do a rap battle between two characters from a list of characters from history.
We went down the list and we were really excited about a few of them. One of them was Attila the Hun, who is kind of always been waiting in the wings to be in a rap battle, just hasn't happened yet. And then we came across Ragnar Lodbrok. Lodbrok? So I've seen it spelled two different ways, Lodbrok and Lodbrok. I think it's pronounced as sort of an ancient Scandinavian tongue that I don't.
That's why I just be saying. That's why I just said Ragnar. If you notice.
Brock.
So we picked two, Ragnar Lodbrok and Richard the Lionheart, and we said, let's do this.
You couldn't even beat a salad in a fight. You're a self-dismounting python knight.
Bad Saladin, I'm your new arch nemesis. I've been in the game since Icelandic Saga Genesis.
Not bad.
You went from chain mail to chained up in jail. Take your mommy drained England to pay for your bail.
It's just dope watching the production. It's dope watching them put it together, man. It'd be dope to just see this in person one day, you know?
King's ransom gonna free you from my bars, son. I'm eating you alive like the gangrene you died from.
Hey!
Great.
We shoot tomorrow.
Who invented the royal me? We. Who's the predominantly fictional MC? Lee. You're a wannabe. On me, kneel down and
Oh, he had the Adidas on?
with the end like Sean Connery.
I love this character. Really what I'm doing is just choosing to play this character to see how I feel about head tattoos because I may have to just get some myself.
Okay, Lloyd.
Ragnar, I didn't know that much about. And I asked Lloyd, I was like, hey, have you ever heard of this guy Ragnar? And he was like, yes.
Whoever puts these videos together too is cool.
I'm talking about Vikings, y'all. I love that show. I love the way they talk. I love the cinematography. I love the song. I love the opening credits. I like the actors. When we confirmed we were going to do Ragnar versus Richard, we sat down and we said, you know, what version of Ragnar are we going to do? Is it going to be the TV version? And it's such a cool version that I was like, yeah, dude, that's the version we're going to do.
I'm going to lay hair here so it's going to have a nice little face. Yeah.
Emo Ragnar.
Especially with it in your face like that.
I know.
We had a brand new makeup person on set. She was really wonderful to work with. Her name was Lionheart.
I don't know why. This makes me giddy, but it really does. Oh my God.
Fake hair on his head.
If
I
could
love
get that
ERB
hair
so much, man. Really.
somehow in real life, I would rock that on the regular.
Your only son was illegitimate, you out of the sides. Was just fine like the end of the Plantagenet line. I'm just a warrior, I'm not the linguist. But I think the King of England should probably speak English.
Woo!
Doing like a giant.
It was boring.
Being an impression of Post Malone.
Are you ready to read that?
We've always wanted to do a English royal properly. Obviously, we tried that Henry VIII battle. It never really came to full fruition. Richard I wasn't necessarily first on my list, but he is an exciting king.
Where you're like, hey, come on, man, I'm below belt.
I learned about the Crusades. I learned about the.
Y'all don't get, like, I don't know, this is the funnest job in the world. They got the funnest job in the world, bro, I promise.
Structure of like medieval Europe. I didn't understand.
Shout out to everybody who's
King
watching this
Richard
too,
I
who's interested in
was
how they
born in
put it
France
together like I
and
am.
lived in France. Was the King of England, but not too much concerned with England. He's famously quoted as saying he would sell London if he could find someone to buy it.
Your real self next to your legend disappoints. I see you shaking in your shaggy little pants like Zoe.
We've been able to work with people all over the country now, and all over the world, actually. One of those people is a guy named Ross Fernley. Ross does what we call the performance cut. I can explain what it is, but I can't do it, so I just let Ross do it.
Thanks, Lloyd. And hey, everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ross, and I am the performance cut editor for
Oh, dang, that's dope.
Epic Rap Battle History. I also edit the
Shout out
behind
to
the
him.
scenes videos too. So yes, by including this B-roll of myself editing, I am later going to be editing myself. Editing myself. Editing myself. Editing my... So I don't
Edit
think you get
Inception.
behind the scenes on behind the scenes. So let me show you what my job as performance cut editor entails. First of all, once the crew in LA have finished filming, all that shot footage gets sent my way. Once I've downloaded it all and popped it into a new project in Premiere Pro, the first job on the old schedule is file organization. Yeah, okay, not the most interesting thing you've seen on ERB2, bear with me. I mean, it is an important step. I gotta make my way through hundreds of video files and split each take into different categories.
Do you
There's
know
also
how long that
several
would
takes of
take?
Each line, and each line is shot from several different camera angles. Wides, mediums, close-ups, those shots where they're looking off to the side, they're called profiles. And once I've organized everything into their relevant folders and tagged each clip with what lyrics they contain, then the work on the performance cut starts. I like to think of the performance cut as like a storyboard of the battle. It's a rough cut without any refined green screen keying or backgrounds or visual effects. Basically, my job is to find the best takes of each line, line that up with the audio, and to spruce up the edit with dancing shots, reactions, and fancy transition effects. Side note, I'm actually able to choose the correct take pretty consistently, purely based on Pete's reaction.
Good thing you hold a red cross, because the day I'm back to thee!
Yeah, he sounded happy with that take, and I'm inclined to agree. Though to keep things interesting in the edit, I try to avoid
They're cheering each other on like
whenever
a
possible.
sport
For example, when
event.
Pete performs the
Damn.
Sean Connery line, notice how he goes across camera like this. This is Pete telling me to use his movements here as an opportunity to hide a cut. So here you can see how the guys behind him seamlessly disappear as he moves across screen. Something else I like to do is to use the movements the actors make as opportunities to have background
Wow.
people move in tandem. Like here we have Lloyd making this circular arm movement. I use this as an opportunity to move these guys in the background away, almost like
Oh, that's
he's
dope.
shooing them away. There's also this shot with
Oh, that's
Pete where he
dope.
moves his arms around, and I can use this motion to get these dancing guys in the back to magically show up behind him.
Oh, that's
And then when
dope.
my job is done, I send back the project files, and then it's
Those little
happy to
nuances. That's crazy.
turn something that looks like this into this. If you want to see more of me, there's my YouTube channel, The Unusual Suspects. I make all sorts of cool mashups and comedy skits on there. It's actually how Pete found out about me initially, for anyone wondering how I got this job. Check it out if you have the time. Thanks for watching my ramblings, guys. Bye. back to the studio.
You want to fight me? Take off the thin shirt. I'll be waiting in my birthday suit.
So we posted a couple of pictures, like teaser photographs of the production onto social media, and we got a lot of comments about the lighting and how it looked different. It was different. And there were these magic light tubes on set. I don't really know that much about them, so to tell you more, this is John Knott, our cinematographer.
Hey, Peterman. Those lights are actually called Titan tubes, and they're made by this company called Astera. And I think they were originally intended for live shows for bands or like onstage lighting, but they've been slowly co-opted by DPs and gaffers to be used as traditional film lighting. And what's great about the Titan tubes are that they're LED and full RGB. They can be changed to practically any color. And they're built in with effects like fire, rainbow, cop car, which are all invaluable for filmmakers. When Peter showed me that the background for Ragnar was going to be the Aurora Borealis, I immediately thought of the Titan tubes because of the ability to do 2, 3, 4 tone colors. And so I didn't want to muddy it too much, and we couldn't use green because we're shooting on green screen. I think we landed on pink and purple, which looked pretty cool.
You went from chainmail to chained up in jail to mommy trained England to pay for your bail.
Damn, this is fire.
You from these bars, son. I'm eating you alive like the gangrene you died from.
Thanks again to our patrons and the folks at the Discord writing room. The patrons on the Discord, they write a lot of material and do a lot of research. It's become a really positive source of ideas. Couldn't have done this without you, I don't think.
If you'd like to be a part of our Patreon, you can check it out at patreon.com/ERB. We have prizes and quizzes every month. We have a writer's team that you can choose the battles. We have our director's team.
Oh man,
please join us.
Just wait.
Patreon.com/ERB.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye!
I'm Richard the First from the Third Crusade. That only leaves room for you in second place. The chivalrous slinger with the sword and mace, and I kill you when I spit like a pit full of snakes. I'm the #1 dick, rising up to make you feel small. My battering ram slams through your shield wall. I'll announce at the next of your thing that I'm...
See, they should have let Ragnar eat. They should have let Ragnar eat. He was chopping for real. Shout out to everybody if you watch this all the way to the end. Put SFJ ERB in the comment section. You feel me? Stay tuned. I love y'all. June 25th, the album drop. Go check out my last single with Tech 9. We out.